Alrighty, good morning, hello, hello. It is I, 8-Bit Mementos, and we are starting our next Persona 5 stream. Um, I am going to go ahead and get started. Hope you enjoyed that song. That was another song from Star Citizen, actually. They have a really great soundtrack. I haven't actually streamed Star Citizen, even though the new update came out, and that's because um, it's a little rough. It's a little rough. Quantum travel does not work, and it's kind of hard to play a space venturing sci-fi game when you don't have quantum travel. Um, so yeah, until they fix those minor bugs, I'm gonna just hold off on streaming it. But you know, you can still enjoy the soundtrack. So. But where we left off last time is we essentially got Kameshi all buttoned up. He came out and confessed. We actually bumped into the main villain of the game, the gentleman who basically ruins your life in the very beginning. Um, and we are all on vacation. So, May 5th, I think we're going to be on vacation for the rest of the month. Want to become famous? Buy followers, primes, and views on bigfalls.com. Bigfalls.com. Thanks for the offer. I may consider it. You know, if I get frustrated on trying to grow. But this is really just a hobby for me. You know, this is really just a hobby. I'm just doing it for fun. But thanks for coming by though. I appreciate it. I wonder if they're gonna let me go outside. No. So I guess we're gonna have to start um, working on our sources and identifying potential targets.
Well then.
I like how the cutscenes kind of clue you in as to like where you're gonna end up next.
First off, I'd like to begin by congratulating you.
To think our master would give words of praise.
You better treasure this moment, inmate!
You have encountered allies who share your ideals, and you have found your place in reality. The time has come. Your rehabilitation will soon begin. I shall explain it to you now. You have a special potential. However, that must be refined into a useful power. It is weak now, but refining it shall grant you the strength to stand against the coming ruin. That is the rehabilitation cast upon you. There are various means by which you may gain the power to resist the ruin. Fighting shadows and gaining experience is one way. The fusion process I taught you prior is another.
This is all possible because of our master's guidance, inmate.
Though it may be presumptuous of us, we have words of wisdom as well.
When you're out in reality, you better hone your relationships with those you have contracts with.
Spending time with those people will lead to the cultivation of your relationships with them.
If you've got time to waste, you'd better visit your contractors, inmate.
That is another source of power to evade the ruin that our master has mentioned.
Thanks to the contracts you formed, your heart is steadily gaining the power of opposition. It seems the rehabilitation is going well. I shall grant you an ability befitting of your newfound growth. Consider it a gift. May the devotion to your rehabilitation grow even deeper. hopes for you.
All right.
The time has come. Return to your brief moments of rest.
And don't forget to go talk to your contractor's inmate.
Wish I had money, I'd kill for a real breakfast.
Have you heard?
What about Big Bang Burger, the one on Central Street's holding a contest right now? The Big Bang Challenge or whatever. If you go at night, you can eat for only 500 yen. Alright, so I've got to add an entry for the Big Bang Burger. I have like a series of notes. You gotta eat one of their giant burgers though, right? How could anyone actually finish that? Still, 500 yen is a steal.
Wow!
I bet giving that a go will increase your guts. Yeah, we do need to increase our guts, so we can be more bold.
Like you heard last week, gym class is canceled today. Instead, I'm supposed to give you some guidance.
She does not sound amused.
The gist is, don't go around talking about the incident. That's all. The police are still investigating Mr. Kamoshida, so I can't say anything myself. As a teacher, though, I'm ashamed for not having noticed that a student was suffering like that. I'm not defending him, but as a colleague, he just seemed like, well, a normal person. Honestly, it still doesn't feel real. I guess people can have multiple sides to them.
The personas.
The teachers have it rough, huh?
Oh yeah, I just remembered something I learned about psychology. They say that humans have several different personalities hidden in their subconscious.
Different personalities?
Oh, to be clear, I'm not talking about multiple personality disorder. These different personalities can be a different gender or a different age from you. I mean, if you think about how gods and monsters and myths were first based on the human image, if you actually saw one of those personalities with your own eyes, it might look like a monster. You all seem more alert than usual. Did I finally talk about something that interests you? Well, I'm just saying what I've heard. It feels like I just now understood what I learned long ago.
Feels like getting that knowledge made me a bit smarter.
ain't much, but we've been getting more postings on the Phantom Aficionado website. I want to make my friend apologize for not returning the stuff I lent him. Deal with that yourself.
Hey, those girls.
You know that Phantom Thieves rumor about stealing Kamoshida's heart? I wonder if it's true.
It's gotta be made up. Do you seriously believe they exist?
But look what happened to Kamoshida.
He probably just couldn't keep hiding it after that girl tried to kill herself.
Yeah, you might be right. I guess there's no way they really exist.
Most importantly, it seriously sucks that our school is gonna be known for stuff like this.
I wonder if it'll affect our college entrance.
That's probably a normal reaction for now, but they'll see soon enough. If we can take care of 2 or 3 famous guys, people will have to believe we exist.
So about those big shots, we don't have any leads yet, right? Plus, there's that rumor about you two threatening Kamoshida, too.
Looks like you'll just have to live a normal, honest school life for the time being. Still, make sure you stay prepared just in case anything comes up, alright?
I'll keep an eye out for info on any big shots that might be coming around.
And I'll try to dig up some dirt online.
We went and formed the Phantom Thieves group, but we can't even find a target.
There.
I guess sometimes things just don't go the way we want them to.
Excuse me. Did you wish to see me, Principal Kobayakawa?
You saw the state Kamoshida-kun was in, didn't you? It's as if his personality has completely changed. Something is definitely wrong here.
I'm not sure I follow.
From what I've heard, it appears as though some students were meddling in his business. If they did something to him, who could they be?
Are you saying that these students may have caused Mr. Kamoshida to change?
That is what I wish to know, even if it takes some probing into student matters. I would like you to look into this for me.
It is true that there are many rumors regarding Mr. Kamoshida, but do you mean all of this talk about those Phantom Thieves?
It is undeniable that Mr. Kamoshida has changed in some way. I'd like to have a grasp of the cause. This shall also ensure that I handle the mass media and police in the correct fashion.
Oh,
I will continue speaking to Mr. Kamoshida myself. Unless you find whomever did this, these irresponsible rumors will likely never die down. Don't you agree? You have been at the top of your class since day one. Your conduct is good, and teachers favor you. I could write you a recommendation for any college of your choosing, Makoto Nijima.
thank you.
Your lineage must certainly play a part in this excellence. Your sister is still young, yet she holds an admirable position at the public prosecutor's office, no? If something disappointing were to happen here, that wouldn't reflect very well on your sister. Do you understand?
Yes.
How wise. It's no wonder you're our student council president. I'd appreciate if you'd look into this as soon as possible. I ask that you begin at once.
Yes. If you'll excuse me then.
It's me, sir. My apologies for troubling you at such a busy time. Yes, it's about the matter we discussed earlier. I have all bases covered. The investigation will begin immediately. Of course. Yes, I will get results. I should be able to update you soon. Well then, I must be going. Thank you very much for your time.
Police are really here. I saw them at the entrance. I saw them too. They were talking to the teachers. That change of heart thing's seriously amazing, huh? I hope they don't find out we're responsible. I'm pretty sure we'll be fine. There's no proof it was us. We don't need to worry. You sound sure of yourself. But I mean, haven't rumors been going around about how you guys threatened Kamoshida? This world's Kamoshida shouldn't know anything about what actually happened to him though. Still, what we did was right. I'm going freaking out over some label. I guess that's true. Man, I can't wait to keep living this double life. Alright, 8-Bit, we're going to be counting on you.
Hey, are you listening?
You pay attention. Is that how you listen when someone's talking to you? Ow, that looked like it hurt. You hit him right in the forehead.
Pay attention.
That's what you get for daydreaming. Kids these days have no respect for the elder. Good grief, looks like you need more proficiency to completely dodge that. Yeah, like my proficiency's at level 2, but he throws that fast chalk.
Hey, have you seen that Phantom Aficionado website? I'm the one who started it. You guys are the Phantom Thieves, aren't you? Sorry. Although, if things really are as I think, I should keep it a secret. Kamoshida used me, and I did some horrible things to you guys. This isn't much of a way for me to apologize for it. But if there's anything I can do to help, just let me know. That's all I needed to say.
It's not just Kamoshida. There are tons of evil adults out there.
But I'm sure the Phantom Thieves will do something. They can't let this end after just one target. That's why I wanted to make a forum where people could post their problems. There are probably a lot of people who have high hopes for the Phantom Thieves' next move. So, I've also implemented an anonymous poll on the site. Do you believe in the Phantom Thieves or not?
I want to work on this forum so eventually it'll be packed with tons of supportive posts.
I'd really like to help out in the Phantom Thieves' acts of justice. Can I, please? In that case, I'll just do what I want.
Yeah, Mishima was able to put two and two together pretty easily.
Besides the public's reaction to your group, there were others who supported you. Someone who enthusiastically cheered the Phantom Thieves on. Perhaps they were quite close. What do you have to say to that?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the moon persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Alright, so I'm already behind on my tarot cards, and we just encountered Mishima, and he's Moon, the Moon persona, and Sakura is the Hierophant. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pull up my little pad here, because I have like a neat little app. Excuse me. Alright, so we'll start with the moon. And then we'll go to the Hierophant. So, the moon represents the unconscious, the shadow self, confusion, dreams, or intuition. The moon is the card of darkness, illusion, and the unconscious. Now is the time to pay attention to your intuition and dreams. What do your deepest feelings tell you about your current situation? What are you most afraid of right now? Sometimes the most profound growth is found in facing our deepest fears. You may be hiding something from others or yourself. Someone may also be hiding something from you, contributing to the confusion and fear you're feeling. The moon advises us to go within to seek better understanding before taking action. It may be wise to keep some things hidden for now. This card also represents natural cycles, such as the cycles of the moon, menstruation, or the changing of the seasons. So, the card fits Mishima pretty well, and like with every character in this game, they're built around the tarot cards. So if you know their tarot, you can understand the characters better. Mishima is very introverted, low self-esteem, and he was suffering under the rule of Kamoshida. He would have moments where he would try to assert himself, but he would easily get, beat down back into submission. And now that Kamoshida has been taken out, he's found this newfound strength and inspiration to, you know, to fight back, right? To help the other Mishimas that exist in the world. The part about secrets and about mysteries, things being hidden, is of course another glaring example of how much his character is built around this card, as you could not tell Mishima, hey, I am a phantom thief. You could only give him vague answers because of course you're trying to keep your identity, which is in keeping with the card. And Mishima had secrets because when we would talk to him, when we were investigating Kamoshida, he would lie to us and he would not tell us what really was going on, even though we knew that he knew. Even though we knew that he wanted to tell us, he couldn't tell us. In this case, we don't want to tell him, and we're not telling him, but he already knows that we are the Phantom Thieves because of our interaction with Kamoshida. And he was there, and Kamoshida threatened us and said that he would get us expelled. So that's the moon. And where is the Hierophant? So the Hierophant is the fifth card in the tarot, and that is Sakura, the cafe owner. And it means teacher, belief system, knowledge, conscientious, responsibility. When the Hierophant appears in the reading, it is a time to examine your beliefs. You may have an opportunity to teach someone something about life. Will your teachings be flexible so that your student can integrate them into their own life, or are your beliefs rigid and dogmatic? Who or what has been your teacher? Do the lessons you've learned serve you well now, or is it time to seek a new teacher? Are you making a decision based on what you believe you should do, or are you tuned into your higher calling? So that's the Hierophant. Basically, your entire relationship with Sakura is a mentor-student relationship. He teaches you how to make coffee. He teaches you how to run a shop. He teaches you how to kind of grow into your own, and he allows you to become more independent, even though he gives you a hard time because he doesn't want you to screw up again. So that's the Hierophant. And we're gonna go ahead and continue.
See you. We heard all that. Jeez, it was a little awkward trying to figure out when to walk over here.
So that forum is Mishima-kun's.
Has he figured out our identities?
Even so, I think it'll be fine. He seemed to be playing it cool.
I guess we should have a little chat about this later.
I will say, though, a forum where people can post problems may prove unexpectedly useful.
Anyways, we gotta get looking for a new target.
And we need to stay sharp until we manage to find one. Once we do, we'll have to head into another palace. So we should prep our equipment and...
Wait! Oh, crap!
What's with you?
Don't we have an exam coming up?
Judging by that reaction, I'd assume you're going to struggle this time, too.
It's not like you're any better. All you're good at is English.
I'd rather that than be bad at every subject.
Even your Japanese is questionable at best, Ryuji.
What's questionable is whether you're really even a human. Good comeback, huh?
Let's discuss this with our fists.
Bring it.
Will you two stop it?
Okay.
Let's not draw any attention to ourselves until we find our next target. Don't forget to study, though. I'm not getting blamed if your grades start dropping. I kind of went out today. Unload those crap. I'm gonna grab some ramen, you know, shake things up. Take over to the special shop right now. Kind of far, but the flavor's killer. Get pumped, dude. It's over in Okikupo, so let's grab a train over there. Lip smacking good ramen. The deep flavor of old style soy broth is worth the long wait in line.
All right.
Okay. Alright, so if you go to their favorite hangout spots, you get a bigger boost. You can learn about hangout spots by having confidence invite you there or reading about them in books. Try finding as many as you can. Ah, I love the feeling of noodles sliding down my throat, sweat dripping over my face. Gotcha, hyper. This shit's the best, man. Ramen is life. Light soup like this really gets your body going again after a good run, you know? I used to come all the way out here after practicing. I guess that's all in the past. By the way, I've seen Nakaoka around a few times. But for some reason it don't look like he's getting along with the others. Yeah, kinda. I've been thinking about what he said, how the whole track team was putting over Kamoshida's shit, and how I effed it all up for them. I think he was right. They don't even got a club room anymore, so they've been storing all their stuff behind the gym. They can't use any school gear either, so they just run laps around the block for practice. There really ain't a place for outcasts like that. I should know better than anyone. It's good they're keeping their heads low now, though. I don't want them ending up like me. Oh yeah, we're both outcasts here, huh? It's probably tough just walking around at school. It's probably tough just walking around school for you with all them rumors and shit. Eh, we don't really belong anywhere, but you know, maybe that ain't so bad after all. I guess now that I'm really thinking about it, trying to fit in is a real pain in the ass. I mean, I never met you guys if I wasn't an outcast, right? So, it's all good. For real though, it's been a shit ton of fun hanging out with you guys. It's so freaking cool. I like my bottom for you, just go on deeper. Makes you less likely to be found in the metaverse while dashing.
Alright.
I just hope there's something I can do to help those track guys. But it'll probably mess them up if I try to butt in. Oh yeah, we still gotta find a new spot for our train in. I'll think about it. No slacking off till then, okay?
See ya!
Later, dude.
That's the key to this place. You get to lock up from now on. I can't keep waiting for you to come home. Don't start any fires, okay?
Trust acquired. You can now leave Young and Jai at night.
Hey!
Yeah, we should definitely do that.
Hey.
Make sure you don't get dragged into some weird mess, alright? Yeah, I'm good.
I'll just add this.
Hey, you came just at the right time. Slight change of pants. That paper bag from the other day, all yours. You picked it up somewhere, nothing to do with me, understand? I didn't see it, I didn't touch it, I don't know about it. We clear? Easy. If that's it, and go home. You can window shop somewhere else.
Hey!
Modified model gun should be a powerful weapon to use during power swells. Let's ask him about what's inside the bed. He'll freak out if he fit. If I had dauntless
Come
guns,
on.
should we not? Maybe taking on the Big Bang challenge would help you get more gutsy.
Huh?
Are you looking to buy or not?
Okay. Sounds good. That's what you're choosing? You like it? Come again.
If you're done here, go home. This ain't no place for kids to be hanging around. Talk about the bag.
Come on.
Alright. So I just gotta bump my guts up to Dauntless. And that's just gonna stay open until I can do that. But I can try the
Man.
nobody cares about the harm they cause others. Sheesh, no matters whatsoever. Hey Shibuians, come check this out. Talk to your manager. No, don't do that. Cut me some slack, you know. Just trying to do my thing and promote this bar. Just a kid though, can't let you in. Sorry, man. Go to Big Bang Burger, open 24 hours a day because there's no day or night in space. Jeez, 24 hours. We're currently offering what we call the Big Bang Challenge. If you can finish our special large volume burger within the time limit, then you win. You have a luxurious prize prepared for those who succeed. Taking the Big Bang Challenge will cause time to pass, but will improve your guts. Accepting the challenge costs money. The challenge is conquered if you can eat the entire Big Bang burger. To succeed, you will need knowledge, proficiency, and guts. Prevail and you receive a prize and an increase in stat other than guts. Win or lose, your guts will always increase. Okay.
Oh, you want to do it?
We're offering a new limited edition spring item, the Earth Burger. Alright, so I gotta update that. Big Bang Burger, today at night. Order takeout.
Welcome.
Alright. So that's 40 to all. Fire forward like that to one ally. And to 30 HP. $90. 120. Let's do it. No. But our guts are going to increase either way, so there's no reason for us to not do it. Certainly. Oh, then go take a seat and good luck.
Thank you very much. For real?
That's massive.
Now then.
A whole head of lettuce in here. The burger's already cold.
Now then.
I'm rooting for you. Remember, no one think any less of you if you give up partway through.
Oh man.
You can only finish half of it.
Yep.
Alright. Gets to has been leveled up.
All right.
Wanna head back? Hey!
Volleyball beating investigation. The school claims to have left teaching methods up to the staff. Is denied once again that it had any knowledge of the beatings. Paula warning as of next week. Greater volume and arriving later than in previous years. Hotspots of Tokyo experience art in Shibuya. The Maserati exhibit opens next week.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you've got exams starting on Wednesday. Don't tell me you
Open
forgot.
your textbooks.
Anyway, today we'll be talking about the tale of the bamboo cutter. Most theorize it's the oldest story in Japan. For some, it's the oldest science fiction story in the world. But if you ask me, the oldest story in Japan is about a terrible woman. I mean Princess Kaguya that gives her suitors absurd tasks, demands fancy gifts, and runs off to the moon. Some men lose their fortunes, some are humiliated, some even get serious wounds or go blind. Women like Princess Kaguya actually show up in a lot of stories from around the world. Now then, Amethyst Goon.
Do you know the answer?
You've probably heard that a woman who uses her wiles to lead people to their doom is a femme fatale. So what is the literal translation of the phrase femme fatale? Honey trap, woman of fate, fatal woman, soulmate. Fatal woman.
This is it.
Exactly.
That is correct. The answer is fatal woman in French, of course. Some famous examples are the witch Morgan Le Fay from Arthurian legend and Queen Salome from the Bible. Not to mention the wild, seductive dancer of opera, Carmen. Not to mention the wild, seductive dancer of opera, Carmen. Oh, he actually knew that? Maybe I should ask her for Barbara's notes.
Nice going!
Let me just warn you that exams aren't so easy that you can pass them without a single night of cramming. Take your time and make sure you understand the material, okay? Heard her. Must be rough being a student. Well, you've nothing to lose from studying. Give it all you got.
None of these posts are any good. Everyone's just bitching about their parents or their boyfriends. There ain't even a hint about a new palace.
We can't get everything online. Finding a post with a name and location is asking a lot.
Guess we just gotta find one ourselves then.
Are you seriously suggesting we look for a target that even the police have overlooked?
Yeah, you're right. We should probably just hold off till exams are done with, huh? We can wait and see for a little longer, then worry about coming up empty-handed if it happens.
Oh,
This place is off limits, you know.
We'll get out of here once we're done chatting. Anyways, what's Miss Council President want with us?
The troublemaker, the center of gossip, and the infamous transfer student. Interesting combination.
great way to start a conversation.
By the way, it seems as though you got to know Mr. Kamoshida pretty well. Are you playing dumb with me?
It just goes to show how little interaction he had with him.
I heard Mr. Kamoshida used a volleyball team member to spread details of your past record. Don't you hate him? Mr. Kamoshida, I mean.
What's all this about? My friend here's an upstanding guy.
I don't mean to offend. Many students have been shaken up by what happened with Mr. Kamoshida. The rumors about that odd calling card-esque posting aren't going away either.
I didn't expect someone like you would care about that tactless stuff, Nijima-senpai.
I don't know that it was tactless. Anyways, we done here? We can't leave if you keep talking to us.
At least try to understand my position, being forced to deal with this horseplay.
Horseplay?
Ah yes, by the way. It's been decided that this place will be closed off due to the incident. I heard some people are coming up here without permission, after all. I'm sorry to have interrupted you.
What was that about?
She's onto us. That girl seems rather sharp. We should be cautious of her.
She really pisses me off. Talk about a pain in the ass.
That reminds me. Study hard. Especially you, Ryuji. There are bound to be traps that will need to be solved with brains. Keep in mind that everything you do in your daily lives has an impact on your abilities.
True. Studying won't be so bad if we just think of it as helping us prepare to be Phantom Thieves.
I guess you got a point. But man, it's just so lame. I was all fired up about helping people, not about studying.
Well, I do have somewhere interesting to show you beforehand. You guys did originally promise to help me out with my mission after all.
Huh? Mission?
Follow me.
What are you bringing us here for?
Just do as I told you.
Alright, I've got the Phantom Aficionado website up. Now what?
Look for a post with a full name in it.
I already said there's no info on any big shots, don't you remember? But man, people actually go put someone's real name on here. That's some scary shit.
Won't listen to what I say. No, wait. There's no name on this one.
Someone's bad-mouthing me in online chat rooms. This one's got a name.
Ignore those. Aren't there any posts about more serious trouble?
I don't know what to do about my ex who's stalking me. His name is Natsuhiko Nakanohara. It says he's a teller at City Hall.
A government worker's stalking someone?
That should be a suitable target. Alright, now get the meta-nav ready.
We're just gonna jump right into a palace? Fine by me.
Hey! What happened to all that talk of unanimous decision? What do you think we should do?
That's what I'm talking about!
Okay then, let's go!
We need a name and a place, right? So the name is...
Actually, we don't need a location this time. Just enter exactly what I say. The key word is... Mementos.
Huh? What are you trying to pull?
Just listen to me. It should work. I think.
Ah, jeez. That again? Mementos, was it?
Candidate found.
We got a hit?
Just as I thought.
Everyone disappeared. It kind of feels like I'm walking on air.
Is this that Nakanohara guy's palace?
That's half right, but half wrong. This is a type of palace, but it's different from the normal ones. Come on, let's head down. The shadow... I don't quite understand why. It may be because they're drawn to something.
Underground? How are we going to get there?
How? You use it every day on your way to school. Follow me.
Wait up, Cat! The hell is this place? Wait, our clothes changed?
The shadows know we're here?
Since the moment we stepped in,
You should have told us!
we're still safe right here. I've come to investigate a number of times. Shadows never come up to this floor, but it's a different story once you go down. This place is simply teeming with them.
More importantly, what is this Mementos? It's about time you start explaining.
Mementos is everyone's palace.
Huh? What do you mean, everyone's?
A palace as grand as the previous castle only forms when a person's wishes are extremely distorted. So instead of many individual palaces, the general public has one gigantic shared palace.
That's where we are now. Mementos.
Now that you mention it, this place feels a bit different from Kamoshida's palace.
When you say shared, you mean they're all put together? Even though they're just strangers?
Think of it as the collective unconscious. No, never mind. You wouldn't understand that.
So what you're saying is, using this place, we can even change the hearts of people who don't have a palace?
Correct. The steps to do so are slightly different, though.
But this place looks pretty huge. Are we gonna be able to get around just by walking?
It seems the time has finally come. Morgana! Transform! Come now, Panther. Ladies first.
A car?
No way!
This comes from the way cognition materializes in the metaverse. Plus a bit of extra training. It's not dissimilar to how you guys transform.
You turned it into a car is totally different than our clothes changing.
For some reason, cats turning into buses is an extremely widespread cognition among the general public.
Why a bus, though?
No idea.
Wait, why didn't you do this at the castle?
I would have if I could. But that castle was cramped. There were tons of stairs, and no way this fits on top of a chandelier.
Hey, Skull! Ladies first!
Hey, stop pulling me! Oh, that's dangerous!
Panther, please be gentle!
All aboard! Let's go!
Why are you all just sitting back there? I'm a car, remember? I'm not going anywhere unless someone drives me.
You can't drive yourself?
He's not a Tesla.
Do you know how to drive?
Time to bust my moves.
Safety first, okay?
You'd better not smash up my beautiful face. You hear me?
All right then, we'll leave the driving to you.
Now start the engine. You can't drive if it's not running.
Oh, jeez, what a pain. Where's the key to this thing?
Why would you need a key? There's a switch just down next to the steering wheel. That tickles. Lower, lower. Oh, there. That feels so good.
Got a purring.
Is that purring I hear? Oh, what a creepy-ass car.
Don't underestimate my meowdery engine. We're going full throttle. It's time to fly.
RX Morgana.
Whoa. And again.
More foes! I don't know their weakness. Guess we gotta try everything. Zora, show your might! It's almost scary how good I
Alright,
am.
they're weak to fire. So we're just gonna let.
Nice job, Panther! You took them all out.
Okay.
That's all it takes for me. There's a dangerous one in there. Gunshot should hit its weakness. This enemy's weak to wind. Persona! Zora, show your might! Very nice. We've got enough. Boom time. The baton's
I got
yours.
this. Do it.
We're done here. Let's go. Yeah! Victory!
Okay.
Huh? That was a little too easy.
Now's our chance to... So fire is its weak point. Hot forward! Lather south! Zoro, Zoro, remaining! Witness my resolve! Try not to fall for me. Get up! They're mine! Alright! Let's do this! The baton pass made you stronger! Quick to map! You're so
Just
gorgeous,
stay there.
Panther. We're done here. Let's go. Yeah! Victory!
All right.
Now's our chance to strike! Go! Get up! I'll handle this! Persona! Baton pass! Dance party! Yes! Victory! Nice work, team!
Okay.
That was easy.
Alright, the first move is ours! So fire is its weak point. Ice is the shadow's weak spot. It's weak against gunfire. Bring out the artillery! Okay, your turn!
Okay.
Alright!
Persona!
The baton pass made you stronger.
Silky! Go down!
Joker took one out! Alright! Two enemies remaining! Don't let your guard down! Joker took one out! Alright!
We all did great, huh?
Nice work, team!
Okay.
That's all it takes for me.
Joker, there's a chest.
Oh!
Whoa!
Alright, 1 second, guys. I'm gonna take a quick break. BRB. All right, let's get the ball rolling. Had to take a bathroom break and eat a quick breakfast. Just a banana, nothing crazy.
Who are you?
Are you that stalker? Haven't you ever stopped to consider how your ex feels?
She's my property. I can do whatever I want with her. It's not like she didn't treat me like a plaything. What's wrong with me doing the same?
You can't treat someone like shit just because they did it to you. What a load of crap. We're gonna change the hearts of all the bastards like you.
There are millions of people far worse than me. What about Maruki? He stole everything from me, but you're letting him off the hook?
Maruki? What the hell's this guy going on about?
Get ready. Here he comes.
Too late to back out.
Hot forward. Land the cell. I'll finish you. Persona. All right.
Here he comes.
Damn, too dizzy. Using this. Let's go. All right.
Time for my persona. Zoro, show your might. That was pure skill. Time for some bloodshed.
I love Lucky Punch.
This'll
It's such a good skill. You have to set it up, but it's such a good skill.
Persona.
Ooh.
Persona.
Yes, a clean hit. Persona. Hey.
Persona! Get wrecked!
Yes, a clean hit.
Persona! There.
Hot forward. Land the cell. All aboard the plan. Go.
Here he comes.
Nice.
One Panther.
Persona!
What the hell?
Easy.
All right, level up.
Another tool for our mission.
Hell yeah! A new move!
I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I couldn't stop obsessing. Not after this person I trusted used me and then disposed of me.
Hold on. Are you talking about that guy you mentioned earlier? Madarame?
I was afraid of being thrown away again, like some worthless thing.
So some selfish bastard was making you suffer too. Still, you shouldn't have dragged an unrelated woman into your mess.
Yes, I know that now. I'll put an end to my love for her. Hey, you can change people's hearts, right? In that case, won't you change Madarame's heart? Before more people fall victim to him?
Change Madarame's heart?
What's that shining thing?
It's the bud of a treasure. Had we left it be, it very well may have blossomed into a palace. Joker, this will make a perfect reward.
So Nakanohara had a change of heart, right?
Most likely.
But how are we supposed to know if we succeeded?
Well, the lady posted the dude's name online. If he really does change, she'll probably comment again.
You do have a point.
Either way, training against shadows down here is the best. It's great prep for our next target.
Clingy ex-boyfriend. Yeah, exactly. How you doing, Dream Hunter? Good to see you, brother. Stalking ass.
It's also nice to be able to give courage to the people who post their problems online.
On top of that, we can sell whatever treasure we get for some cold hard cash.
Well, sounds like things are going pretty great for us. All right, we did it.
Hold on. There's somewhere I want to show you guys before we leave.
What, there's more?
Don't worry, it won't take long.
Doing well. Good. It's very good to hear.
Well then.
This is the perfect day to be indoors. Playing StarCraft 2 co-op. Do you have a good teammate at least?
Guess we gotta do it.
For real?
Not sure yet. Time will tell. You'll know in the next 15 minutes. I don't think anyone will be worse than that one guy who just chose to like stop playing the game. Though they patched it and reworked the difficulty. Oh, okay. So it's not nightmarishly difficult. Well, that's the one thing about StarCraft, too. Like playing it myself, the difficulty curve is really high. But a lot of people who are fans of the game, yourself included, are like really good at it, so it kind of makes sense. But it is more daunting to like noobs like myself. No, he actively he chose to actively kill my face. He just straight up betrayed you. He just like, fuck the alliance. I'm gonna destroy me and you. Oh my god. What a pal, what a friend, what a buddy. Big boy.
Alright, the first move is ours!
Sorry.
Thank you!
Woodman persona! Yeah!
Yeah, he was a hoe. Yeah, that's hoe shit right there. That's literally hoe shit what that man did to you.
Alright!
It's like, dude, you are the king of the neckbeards.
You're mine.
Locked down! That was incredible, Joker!
Alright, he still wants to smoke. Only 33 damage because you are weakened, sir.
That was your skill! This is a hold-up!
Alright, so now, do you want to talk?
Losers.
Nice work, team.
Show me that move sometime. All right. Hold on a sec. You guys hearing something? The trains are totally running.
Of course they are. We're in the subway, you know.
Yeah, but I thought this was a palace.
Then maybe this is how the public views this place? I don't know.
People go through this darkness every day?
Forget that! You sure we're cool running around on these tracks?
Should be fine as long as we're not on the same ones. I think. I'm no train expert.
YOLO.
You've gotta be kidding me!
Anyway, let's head to the lower area. It should be right after we go down that escalator. This way!
What is this place? It's kinda creepy.
And a dead end at that. Why does it even exist?
Now hold on. Just watch. This is most likely not an ordinary wall. If my hunch is correct...
It opened!
Organa Croft.
A new area has been confirmed in the depths. Updating guidance information.
See? It's just as I thought.
What do you mean?
That wall wouldn't budge when I came here by myself before. But it'd be weird for the deepest part of Mementos to be some normal place like this, wouldn't it?
So you're thinking there's gotta be more?
Yeah. Now that Kamoshida's palace is gone and people are actually starting to talk about us, I knew something had to have changed down here.
How deep is it? Should we try going further down?
Let's not. That's not why we're here today, remember? We've already accomplished our goal. We should head back, and I'll explain more once we're home.
Hey, look!
A person? In Mementos? Maybe it's this one. Ooh,
He dripping.
tasty.
That looks like a good drink.
What's he drinking?
Oh. I thought I felt something strange for a second. So, who are you guys? We should be asking you that. Good point. Sorry about that. It's customary for a human to introduce itself before asking another human for its name. Thanks for reminding me, Mr. Tanuki? No, Cat?
I wonder if that was Morgana's old name, Tanuki.
What took so long to come up with cat? I'm not either of those.
Yeah, getting confused about that seems pretty normal to me.
My name is Jose. I'm looking for flowers. I'm pretty surprised to see some normal humans running around. I didn't know people could just come here. Well, we are pretty special. Wait, that's not important. Who you are is what matters right now.
When you said you were looking for flowers, did you mean that floating thing?
That's right, pretty lady. Those seem to be the ones I've been looking for. I'm collecting as many of them as I can, because I'm studying humans.
Studying humans? That's why you turned a flower into a drink?
Yep.
Drinking flower juice counts as studying?
Hey, could you guys help me with my research?
How?
By collecting flowers for me. I wouldn't ask you to do it for free, though. I find all kinds of stuff you can use while you're exploring. I'll trade you some of that stuff for more flowers.
Well, what do you think? Should we try and get him some flowers?
Seems like it could do us some good, but we don't know this kid. We gotta be careful.
Oh, I'm sure he's fine. Let's give him a hand. He seems like he could use it, and it shouldn't be too hard to pick flowers while we're exploring, right?
Okay. Any other reasons?
He called me pretty lady.
No! Lady On!
Cocked.
It's probably fine. I mean, he said he'd give us useful stuff and all. What'd he say?
Well, are you going to help me find the flowers or not?
I think we already decided.
Thanks. Wait, hang on a second. We still have no idea who this kid is. Don't go thanking us just yet, bud. Aw, are you tired, kitty? You seem grumpy. I am not a cat, and I'm not grumpy. Oh, okay. Then, are you hungry? I learned hunger can make a person turn grumpy.
Yeah, that is correct.
Here, you can have this.
Milk taste cookies.
Thanks, but I'll pass.
Well, yeah, you're making the kid worry about you even more. Guess there's no way out of this one.
I'll be looking for flowers around here, so stop by and say hi if you see me. Oh, and I guess just gathering flowers would be kind of boring, huh? Since you humans seem to enjoy playing so much, I'll come up with some fun games for you. Ah, I also remembered something humans like to say to each other. Good job.
Who in the hell was that?
If he's studying humans, does that mean he isn't one? I mean, he just seemed like some nice kid.
Well, he didn't feel like a shadow. I wouldn't say he's dangerous. At least for now.
Anyways, if we see any of those flowers he wants, I guess we can grab them for him.
Whoa! Hey!
Something for us.
Huh?
What do these stars do?
Wait! Hey! Doing good? Hey, wait! Oh, I know!
I wish for all-you-can-eat parfaits with 0 calories. That's command thinking right there.
All right.
And an extra large beef bowl of pork soup on the side. Okay, so we're hungry, obviously. Well, Skull's wish too petty. Here, want to talk? I guess things don't just happen that easily.
Hey!
But we can't just throw the thing away. Hold on to it for now.
Well then.
Well, that was a bit unexpected. Let's head back now.
Mementos, huh? Still don't really get that place. Oh, and what was that wall thing we saw at the end?
Not entirely sure, but that wall must have been there for a reason. If Mementos is the public's palace, though, it might be affected by the general public's belief in us.
Why do you know so much about it, Morgana?
My memories are a little foggy in that regard. However, I need to know what lies in the depths of Mementos, no matter what.
No matter what?
Mementos is not just everyone's palace. It's the source of all palaces. It used to be that palaces like Kamoshida's with one ruler simply didn't exist. So if we can do something about the greatest cause of distortions, I'm certain my appearance will...
You wanted someone to save you, too.
I just needed pawns.
I see. So that's why you came poking your nose around with us.
I'll help you. I hope you can regain what you've lost.
I'll be relying on you guys.
By the way, Morgana, are you a boy? Or might you be a girl?
Gotta go, girl. Could it be a car?
That is a possibility.
I wish I could deny it, but I just can't be sure.
Why not? In any case, of course I'm male. I mean,
What is it?
No, it's nothing. We're done talking about that. Anyway, we now know that we can perform minor changes of heart in Mementos. If we come across any eye-catching leads, it may be worth dealing with them for a bit of combat practice.
There weren't any other outstanding ones, though.
I bet we'll get tons of them if we can change someone famous and make the Phantom Thieves well known. The big fish are our main targets, after all.
First, you need to find a way to get through your exams.
I gotta study.
This is where you change the hearts of petty criminals who have their own palaces. For now, be patient until the next target appears. Man, that knocking a horror guy was a piece of cake. If we can take down some kind of big target next, we're totally gonna get famous. Hey, we're trying to help people, not get famous. So if people don't know who we are, how are we gonna give them any courage? He's right. See, I don't think that you're necessarily wrong, but we really but should we really be doing this at all if we don't have a reason, like with Kamoshida? You mean we shouldn't be sticking our noses into other people's business? I don't know, man. If someone's in trouble, it's only natural to want to help them out. I mean, I agree with that. And I guess I was glad we were able to solve the stalker case. Plus, we'll get our personas if we don't use them for good. Don't you agree, 8-Bit? Definitely. Yeah, you're right. You don't got much time to be arguing over this either. That Madarame guy bothers me. Yeah, but no getting carried away, you understand? And don't do anything to stand out like fail all your exams. Oh crap, speaking of that, I haven't studied at all. What about that star, the one Jose gave us? Wonder if that could help us ace the exams. Yeah, somehow I doubt that. Hell, I'd settle for just not failing. Bargaining is gonna help you here. We wouldn't use it for that in the first place. Maybe you should just, I don't know, put some actual effort in. You still got time. Fine.
What's up?
So Ryuji, did he mention anything about Mementos? If there's anything you want to know, I can tell you.
Hey! Right.
Well, it's the collective palace of the general public. Deep inside each and every human's thought processes, deep inside each and every human's mind is an obscure thought process known as the unconscious. These thought processes then meld together and form what I like to call the collective unconscious. In other words, Mementos is a shared cognitive world created by the joint distortions of society as a whole.
Anyway.
You can just think of it as the big palace made from everyone's hearts, though. Got kids? Well, honestly, I have no idea. I've never seen him before. I know he's not in Shadow, but that's all I can say for sure. I don't even know if he's human. He was gathering something about us. He was saying something about us gathering flowers from Mementos, right? We don't know who he is or what he wants, but either way, he doesn't seem dangerous. We don't have to prioritize it. Maybe he said he'd compensate us. Maybe we can collect some if we have time.
Seriously.
Oh, and there's that star too, huh? Something about wishes? It's not doing anything now though. It just looks like a rock, but why don't you hold on to it for now? No idea what it does, but maybe it'll help us in the metaverse. Oh, and it's important to note that both Mementos and the palaces are affected by real-world happenings. Weather's a great example of that. I mean, weather affects your mood, doesn't it? Same goes for Mementos. You should try heading in on a day of bad weather. I'll explain more detail then. Yeah, I think the monsters get more powerful. So it's evening time. You know what? How many lockpicks do we have? Because I need to keep a stock of those.
Hey!
So I'm human again, I'll definitely repay you. I need you to help me out until then, okay? Yeah.
Okay.
Could probably make 3. Yeah, we are out of lockpicks. So
Yeah!
let's go ahead and do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well then.
Hey, I saw on the forum, nice job sticking it to that stalker. Our Phantom Aficionado website came in handy, didn't it? What are you talking about? It's okay, you don't have to say it. I know deep down in my heart that was useful. Anyway, I'm in Shibuya right now. I'd love if you could come hear me out about your future actions. We're waiting in the diner in Shibuya. You gotta swing by.
What is he up to?
How have things been? You know, with the special activities.
Alright, let's see here. Hangouts for Yuji. Mishima. Diner. Shibuya. Shibuya Main Street.
Oops. Sorry about that. I haven't been getting a lot of sleep lately. I've been staying up managing the fan site all night. Every night. I think it's called PR. The Phantom Thieves Aficionado website. Fan site for short. You need a catchy name if you want people to notice you. This is all a bit of P-Thieves propaganda. Basically, there's no point to taking down bad guys if nobody's gonna know about it. That's why I've started a blog for posts from people you guys saved, while filtering out the haters. We need the Phantom Thieves to be seen in the proper light if we want to make the name popular, right? Really? Just hearing you say that makes my all-nighters worth it. So, actually, I really want to know how you punish people. Don't worry, I'm not gonna ask. It wouldn't be any fun if you just up and told me. After all, the Phantom Thieves have a reputation for being secretive. I wish I could be more like you guys somehow. But I'll still be here to draw attention to the stuff you do. You can leave that part to me. I'm gonna use my fan site to promote the Phantom Thieves and weed out any negative comments. Your popularity is gonna be at my mercy. Or, at my fingertips. It's like I'll be your strategic image management representative, so to speak. I knew you'd understand. Anyway, I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure that title's more than just for show. I've gotta say though, managing the Phantom Thieves' reputation is tiring work. The forum gets all sorts of weird posts, including tons of things unrelated to reforming society. It'd defeat the purpose of the site if the truth of the Phantom Thieves was buried among all that garbage. Oh, but you don't need to worry. I'll sort through all the trash. Speaking of which, I've actually already found some worthwhile info about our very own school. Our quest to boost your popularity can start close to home. I'll give it my all.
Mishima will now give you information on targets and mementos. After making a target have a change of heart, meet with Mishima to deepen the trust between you, give you more information on new targets.
I might be overworking myself, though. Man, I'm exhausted. I think I'd fall asleep on the spot if I weren't talking to you. I should head home. See you later.
Oh, Amethyst? Listen to this. I was checking the fan site earlier and found a bunch of hater comments about the Phantom Thieves. It got me so mad, I'm not even sleepy anymore. At this point, I might as well pull an all-nighter fighting back. Nice hustle, image manager. All-nighters can mess you up. All-nighters can mess you up. Huh? You're worried about my health? Oh, thanks. I'm even more motivated. Anyway, I'm gonna work my butt off. Just watch me. Well, duty calls. Better set out for the battle of the fan site. Time for a wild of modding and Twitch mod. That's what he is.
Hey.
Midterms are coming up, aren't they? Better make sure you study. What about the diner in Shibuya that Mishima told you about? Could be a good place for studying, right? You have permission to go out at night, so don't sound like the president.
Well then.
Also, oh, that reminds me, the home shopping program is airing today. You want to check out the TV? Yeah.
Hey, hey! Well then.
Alright, that's done.
Now listen up.
Yeah. I'll watch it. Alright, this is the beef bowl shop.
Oh!
Studying will cause time to pass, but will improve your knowledge. In addition, if you eat, you'll be able to improve your guts as well. So, if we go back to our little map, diner. Items will be added to the menu depending on the season. During bad weather, you'll be able to increase your knowledge more than usual. Yeah, let's do it. As the exam is on Wednesday, so including today, we'll have 4 days.
Yep.
Okay, may I take your order? Add a new menu now that renovations are finished. Surprise Nando, and Nostalgic Sig. Guilds. Okay, so we want to boost guts. Got it. I'll be right back for your order.
For real?
Yeah, a lot of noise. A lot of distractions.
Wanna head back?
But you can level up both knowledge and guts at the same time. So, to me, it's worth it because you kind of have to maximize your stat boost because you only have so much time in the day. Whoa, what's up with the goggles? You going snowboarding or something? I hear the seed is blooming later than usual, climate change and what have you. I wish they had an actual EXP bar for those attributes so you can gauge how close you are to the next level. Yeah, exactly. Like that would definitely make things a lot easier, so you can just better map it out. Because the only time you kind of get an idea of whether or not you're close to leveling up with anything is like the actual confidant relationships. Because Joker will say, "Oh, I feel like my relationship will improve soon," or "I don't think my relationship will improve." But when it comes like studying or proficiency, it's like totally random. You have no idea how many or how close you are to the next level. I'm sure there's a map that exists because once you've done it, you know, the notes that appear above your head is like a value. So 1, 2, and 3. And if you map every time you do an activity until you level up, you can probably gauge, you know, how long it takes to get to each level. But you would have to complete the game and you would have to max out on everything first before you could even learn that. So we need an EXP bar. That's what we need. But I'm pretty sure the designers, for artistic reasons, are like, no, we don't want to do an EXP bar. We want you to kind of fill it out so you can make mistakes. Like, no, I don't want to make mistakes. But nobody got time for that, exactly. Like, this game's already long as hell as is, you know what I mean? Like, nobody got time for that. Yes, pollen allergies suck. I couldn't go to the mountains even if I wanted to. My eyes and nose would gush like rivers. That sounds awful. It is awful.
Seems pretty rough.
I think pollen affects Mementos also. This might affect Mementos the same way weathers does. Yeah, it does. Go to toilet to know how close to the next state level. Oh, go to the toilet. Majet the Shrew, thank you for coming by. How are you doing? But if you go to the toilet, you'll know. Ah, okay. I didn't know that. And is that like the toilet in the cafe, or would any bathroom do? Probably one of the main reasons I haven't replayed it, nor have I gotten Royal. Yeah. But the toilet strat I didn't know about, because that would clear everything up.
Actually, I've been having this feeling that someone's watching
Any will
me.
do. Okay, nice, thank you. I will definitely do that.
No, it can't be. Oh, maybe I just can't shake off the feeling of infiltrating a palace.
It's like we have Morgana in chat, you know, because Majet just knows. He knows these things. We do generally have major character inflections when we're in the bathroom in IRL. It's true. It's the only time that you can actually get quiet to yourself, and while you're handling your business, all of the world is shut out, and you just have that space where you can just concentrate on your business.
At the palace, just we're always cautious of not being noticed, you know? So it has to be my imagination. Yeah.
I don't know, you got a pretty strong intuition. And the class president is on to us, so wouldn't be surprised. Hey, don't you think the atmosphere at school is kind of different now? You mean there being no Kamoshida? Yeah, nobody ever talked about him in the open like this before. That's true. I wish someone just thanked us for it or something. Either way, everything's worked out for the best. After all, Kamoshida's actually been punished for his crimes. That's victory enough for me. I agree. I wonder what's gonna happen to him now. I mean, he's a famous criminal at this point, right? He's gonna have to deal with people hating him forever. That might be true, but I don't have any sympathy for him. He got what he deserved, for sure. That he did. Hey, I have some new info for you. I saw it on the fan site, but I've heard about it at school too. Anyway, there's a guy at school whose bullying has gone too far. I want to help the victim, but that's impossible for me. But I bet the Phantom Thieves could do something about it. I mean, you already changed the heart of that stalker, so this should be a breeze, right? Piece of cake. You're amazing. The bully is a brown-haired guy frequently seen standing out front of the school entrance. And from what I can tell, his name is Daisuke Takanashi. I know you can handle this.
Cool.
LOL, yeah, F that guy. Exactly. F that guy, indeed. Kamoshida, he chose the path of the tyrant, man. No love, there's no love here. Notice this is a small case, but we have a name, so we should be able to consider him a target.
Yep.
Alright. Bro, here, you want to go to Mementos, right? What are you talking about? Don't we need to study for exams?
Let's go!
Yeah, don't worry about that stuff. Let's just ignore the details and go charging in head first. That's easy for you to say, but we don't even have a target.
Let's go.
That's actually not a problem anymore. Some intel is coming from Mishima.
Alright!
Ooh, perfect timing. Let's just go in right now then. You really do anything to avoid studying, huh? Check your information on a target by selecting view requests at the hideout or by pressing triangle to view requests in the main area. Once the information has been confirmed, you can begin by selecting Explore Mementos. Mementos can be explored even without a target. The time will pass as with palace infiltration. Exercise caution when nearing a time limit. Alright. Guess I'll go study at home. Thieves then updated. Studying well. I have a new medicine ready. Since on you as soon as possible. Just stop by my little guinea pig. But you wanna go see her? Of course. Of course. Takemi.
Allergies are so annoying.
Have a good medicine for them. One dose should take care of them in theory. At my current level of guts, I should be able to handle that medicine. I should suggest a clinical trial. You came here because you saw my messages, right? Yep. And develop a new medicine. Could you come to the back? I feel like my bond with Takemi will grow stronger soon. So, what are you gonna do? You wanna hang out with Takemi? Of course.
Please head to the exam room.
In that case, I'm gonna start setting up, so go wait in the examination room. Well, I'm gonna walk around. Let me know when you're ready to leave. I came. Period. Period. Because I saw those messages. Yeah, man. I am thirsting for Takemi. I saw a text, like, because I was gonna go study, right? I'm like, no, we're not going to Mementos. I'm gonna study. And then she hit me with that text, and I'm like, hold up. I'll study tonight. Dizzygasms. I made various adjustments to your previous drug based on your trial results. Alright, drink it down in one gulp. Alright, so we just one-shot this thing. A powerful taste, both sour and bitter, overwhelms me. The smell is terrible. I I'm having a hard time breathing. My schedule just opened up. LOL. Exactly. Exactly. I always make an exception for Takemi. As she's got like this brainy gothic thing going on, and I love it. I love it. You feel a bit dazed, and yes, I mixed in some special components. Okay, let's take your temperature and blood pressure. I'm also going to draw some blood. I also want to perform a few motor skill tests, but this might be too much for you right now. Anyway, since we're in the final stages, I should first stabilize the fundamental formula. Oh, so you are here.
What?
I'm in the middle of examination. I told you before, officer, you want to investigate me, you need to show me a warrant. I'm here because we received a report. I'll need to see a detailed statement of medical expenses and full medical records. Yeah, you still need a warrant for that, buddy. I bet you didn't have enough time to hide any incriminating documents, huh? Still waiting for that warrant, buddy. Must be under the orders of the medical chief of staff. Here you go. Huh? This kid here is my only patient today. I'm guessing, if you're asking for his medical expenses, I'm guessing I'm under suspicion of improper billing. But without a receipt, I'd say you've been sent on a wild goose chase. What's going on here? You're being manipulated. That report is fictitious. It's nothing but an attempt to harass me. What? Hey you, what are you doing here? You don't seem to be sick. Are you up to something illegal? I know my rights. I know my rights, brother. We're on a date. Here, at a clinic. We were just about to head out. So is there anything else? As you can see, I'm pretty busy here. Fine. You're infuriating, you know that? I'd expect nothing less from the plague. I'm so over this. Harassment, the plague. Harassment? Yeah. You couldn't infer the meaning from the conversation. I get so irritated whenever it comes up. It was nothing to worry about. I'm sure it was my former superior who made that false report. You eavesdropped on our conversation the other day, remember? He's just trying to put pressure on me by having the police investigate me and my practice.
By the way...
Anyway, I'll need to draw some blood. There'll be some mild anemia, but only temporary. You'll be fine. It's part of our deal, remember? Yep. I like kids who listen to their superiors. Enjoy your medicine.
All right.
Your Deaf Confidant has raised to increase to Ring 2. You now earn more EXP from Arcana Burst when fusing personas to the Deaf Arcana. Going to draw more blood than usual since you're healthy and all. Oh, great. Only kidding. Okay, please lie down. You can go home once I'm done. I feel like cooperating in that shady clinical trial has increased my guts.
Take care.
Hi, my little guinea pig. You get home safely? You still seem kind of dizzy when you left, so I figured I'd check in. You know how it is. Some patients get sick on their way back home. I think I have superpowers. You sound fine enough to joke at least. Maybe I should up the dosage next time. I think you'll be okay, but call me if you start feeling sick. Okay, I'm looking forward to our next clinical trial.
Ah, you're back. Yo.
Another box game for you.
Hey.
Alright.
Oh.
crazy. Exams are such a downer. I'm already bummed about the test coming up. I'm in trouble for anything that's not English I haven't been studying at all. Oh, maybe we can make progress if we keep an eye on each other. Want to study together? Of course. You're a big help. Then let's meet at the diner in Shibuya. Alright. That Amazon Prime. Hell yeah, brother. Thank you, Mr. Bezos, sir. A long sentence is tough. Try to think about what the underlined section means. Are you starting to understand how to dissect these problems? Yeah, I think so. I think I'm coming along. I'm so jealous you get a one-on-one study session with Lady on 8-bit. Seems like you're making more progress than usual, too. Yeah. But I'm a student. Keep an eye all over her. True. On is she's a lot to behold, you know. She's a lot to behold. I'm actually not so good at this because of my time abroad. Anyway, time to study. Here we go. You think you can help me with math next? No, I can't.
Let's get back.
But Dream Hunter can. I'm terrible at math. You don't want me to help you with math. That's why she's a model. Exactly.
It looks like you're attending school seriously.
Mikuto, hello.
You also seem pretty close with Takamaki-san if you're both coming to school together.
It's like back-to-back waifus, man. I feel like I'm in a harem. Help.
You just transferred here, though. I guess you two really click.
You could say that.
I see. You seemed a lot closer than that yesterday morning. I heard she was a victim of Mr. Kamoshida. But was that all there was to it? Either way, closer inspection should clear everything up. Goodbye.
I'm just gonna let you create whatever narrative you want, and I'm not gonna tell you anything. Have you heard of Love is War? Such a funny anime. I've heard the name. I haven't seen it, but I've heard the name. Think School Rumble, but just with 3 characters. Oh my god. A 3-character School Rumble? I mean, you know what? That still sounds like an interesting concept, to be honest. It sounds like an interesting concept because School Rumble pretty much revolved around 3 characters, honestly. Karasuma, Tenma, and what's his name? What's Haruma? Like those are like the 3 core protagonists, and then you had a ton of other characters surrounding them. But this one just has the 3 characters, so there's no chance that you get confused. Sounds interesting. Oh yeah, true, yeah. Tenma's sister. Who was really crazy about Tenma's sister? I forgot. Exams start tomorrow. Are you all ready?
Well, shall we begin?
Now then, picking up from last time. The end of the Heian period marks the rise of the samurai, which I'm sure you've all been waiting for. As described in the Tale of the Heike, it was a time that all was great would fall from grace. It wasn't unusual for the heroes of yesterday to be struck down as rebels of the present day. By the way, sympathizing with the loser or the weak is called magistrate's patronage. That term came from Minamoto to Yoshitsune's position. It also became a way of referring to him as well. Alright, Amethyst-kun.
Do you know the answer?
Do you know the time period Yoshitsune was active in? Don't you? Ah! This one's tough. Yo, Fall Guys in 30? Steve is in. Yeah, that actually works for me because I usually finish streaming at 3:30, So yeah, I can join you guys right after I get off. It's good to see you, Planet Popstar. How you been? The premise is the two characters like each other, but they don't want to be the first one to make the first move. Okay, gotcha. So the two main characters like each other, but they don't want to be the first one to make the first move. Hanai, Glasses Man. Yes, Hanai. Yes, that's him. Class president guy, right? Gosh. All right, Kamakura. I'm guessing. I'm throwing it up.
No.
Ah. During the High Imperium. Despite his contributions to defeating Atara, he's ultimately driven out by his brother and ultimately executed. However, in centuries that follow, Yoshitsune became more popular as a tragic hero. I knew he wouldn't get that right. Duh, I mean, he's... Crap, she's just looking at us. Rather than siding with the one who has overwhelming power, people prefer the underdog opposing them. So like rooting for a minor league baseball team instead of an all-star major league one.
Yep.
Perfect, see you then. I'm a Taco Bell drive-thru. Got to go. Alright, cool, man. See you soon. Hello down, Planet Popstar hustling over there to finesse. Exactly. Because, I mean, Fall Guys is that kind of game. You know, like, you're gonna get finessed. You better believe it. You better believe it. I can understand that. It's like, if I don't root for them, then who will?
What are your thoughts?
If you're always confident in the exams, you can always liven up the day and head to Mementos. It'd be nice if we could get some info on the target before you went, though. Yeah, plans today. Still in the hallway, let me know if something comes up. Sight later. I need to find a motherfucking toilet. That's what I need to find. I feel like I'm getting somewhat close to improving my knowledge. I have no idea how far I am from improving my charm. I feel like I'm getting somewhat close to improving my proficiency. I have no idea how far I am from improving my guts. Definitely close to improving kindness. So, kindness, knowledge, and proficiency. I'm going to make a little note for myself. Kindness, knowledge, proficiency. So we're close to leveling those up. So we can actually... It's just a pollen warning. Let's go to the library. Hit these exams. I'm so sorry for what I said. I judged a book by its cover. I failed as a library assistant. There may be times where other students give you a hard time, but please don't mind them. Feel free to use the library whenever you want. I really appreciate that. Well, I certainly don't sense the hostility I've felt from everyone before. You can hone your knowledge here quite nicely now, but you won't be able to raise your guts anymore. It's cool. We've got the diner now.
Here.
Thank you. Alright. Student council president isn't here today. She's usually always there studying. Maybe she's busy because of that Kamoshida thing. The principal's antsy about it too, I hear. They're probably looking for who to put up that flyer. But they should be taking more care of us. I guess it's disappointing that even the student council president is at the teacher's beck and call. I mean, she's a student council president. Like, of course she's going to be the teacher's beck and call.
Hey.
But you're a student, so I will excuse your ignorance, sir. That toilet tech. Exactly.
Hey.
Thanks to Majed, we now know to just you know, use the toilet. Use the toilet every now and then, and you will know where you are in life. There's doodles on this table. Dang, this person's quite the artist. A classroom desk I can understand, but a study desk I don't understand. Way to put your brain to work. You're looking smarter already. Alright.
Wanna head back?
Well, it's getting late. You should probably call it quits for today. Yep. We're getting better. We're getting better all the time.
Ah, you're back.
Exam soon. You're not getting a jump on studying without me, right? Right? If you're gonna do it, you want to do it together. I'm in serious trouble. Yeah, let's study, man. Hit the diner. I was gonna go there anyway. So I'm starting to get the hang of this, so I guess that's what I do with this one too. Wait, that's no good. Damn it, what did I mess up on? Try starting over. Good advice 8-bit. Support and revisit and review where things went wrong.
Yeah.
Oh here, if I just fix this. Whoa, problem solved. You're freaking amazing, dude. Go and grab a refill. Solving that question's got me real pumped up.
Wanna head back?
Guess we should go home. Yeah, nothing like that rational self-esteem, you know? Can't believe this. A school assembly during exam week? What the hell are they thinking? It's the day after tomorrow, right? I wonder if it's going to be about Mr. Kamoshida again. I can't believe the school is messing with our schedules like this. I don't care what it's about. It's going to have nothing to do with us students. I wish they'd stop dragging us into their mess.
Seems pretty rough.
Mandatory assembling during exam week, huh? Sounds rough for all of you. Yeah, administrative organizations will do administrative shit.
Well, shall we begin?
Now then, let the first day of exams begin. What historical figure inspired the idiom of favoring the magistrate? Minamoto no Yoritomo, Minamoto no Yoshitsune, Minatomo no Yoshitomo. I think it's this one. That sounds about right. Let's see, an essay question. This looks tough, but let's calm down and think it through. Provide a reason why Minamoto no Yoshitsune is viewed as a hero. Yoshitsune had a brother, right? I think his name was Fujiwara Kiso Minamoto no Yoritomo. Yeah, that's the one. Yoshitsune worked under Yoritomo. He did a lot for his brother. In the end, they ended up coming into conflict, and in the end, when they had to oppose each other, Yoritomo won. They both lost. Yoshitsune won. Yoritomo won. Yeah, Yoshitsune committed suicide after being exiled by his brother. But even though he lost, Yoshitsune is the one who went down in history as a hero. That's probably because people tend to sympathize less with figures in power and sympathize more with the weak, the vengeful, the crafty, the weak. Yeah, not just any weak person though. People love rooting for an underdog who stands up to powerful oppressors, and Yoshitsune did that to his brother. So the reason Yoshitsune is treated as a hero is because he stood up against the powerful Yoritomo.
Yep.
Finishing time. Time is up. Put down your pencils. Put your hands under your desks.
Let's get started.
Mr. Drup. Today's the second day of exams. You may begin. Brain function is responsible. Which brain function is responsible for this phenomenon of seeing an illusion in this figure? Obstruction, exaltation, hallucination, cognition. I think it's exaltation.
That doesn't look like it'll work.
Wrong. Okay. Which of the following maps can you paint without any adjacent areas being the same color? Map of the world, map of Japan, both.
Ooh, we can do this!
Okay, class, let's get started.
Miss Shono. I love her class for obvious reasons. Does everyone have a test? And you may begin. Name the book that defined malefactor as a chief factor in the progress of human race. Devil's Dictionary.
Ooh, we can do this!
What character archetype refers to a mysterious and seductive woman, usually, typically with ulterior motives? That would be femme fatale.
Ooh, we can do this!
Only in Persona do you actually take a test while you're playing a game. A school-wide assembly at this time of the year? Really? They can bring our flashcards in? Kamoshida is one of the many things wrong with the school. I've got to go home. I've got to hurry home and study. Kamoshida is still causing us trouble, even when he's gone.
Ever since that specific incident, many of you have voiced concerns that I could not bear to ignore. We believe the mental health of our student body is absolutely vital, so we've acquired the services of a therapist. The floor is yours, Doctor.
Isn't he hot?
Isn't he hot? Stop. Okay, drink some water. Drink some water.
It's nice to meet you all.
Male teacher with glasses.
Whoa, his voice is sexy.
And the music in the background. Oh my god. All of these girls are gonna be like, oh, I just having these self-esteem issues, and I need to talk to him.
My name is... Huh? My name is Takuto Maruki. Thank you for welcoming me to your school. No need to be formal with me, though. I'm just here to counsel anyone who's interested.
Oh, it's Mr. Potato Head Summer. Facts. Facts. That's our guy. He's got that edge, man. He's got that edge. And by edge I mean rolls. And triple chin. But he rocks it, man. I mean the man has an aura of sexiness to him, you know? Mr. Potato Head, man. Do I remember this doctor? He's new, isn't he? Yeah, Maruki's new. He was not in vanilla Persona 5.
I guess I'm not really any good for helping with money problems.
Thank you, Dr. Maruki.
Yo. You ever expect this place to actually give a shit about our mental health?
Well, our school's made national news. Maybe they figured they'd look even worse if they didn't do anything for us.
And Dr. what's his name?
Maruki.
Yeah, wasn't that guy just basically clowning it up on stage? You really think he'll do us any good?
Ryuji.
Hey there. Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san, right? And that must make you.
Yes, Amethyst-kun. It's I.
How do you know our names?
Well, I was informed of certain students before beginning my tenure here. Those that had, previous interactions with Mr. Kamoshida. It must have been especially tough for you after having just transferred here.
To think I'd end up in the castle.
I can definitely believe that.
So, what do you want with us?
Ah yes, I'd forgotten. I know I already offered my services to the student body earlier, but would you three be interested in counseling?
Nope, not at all.
Huh?
How's that surprising?
You were just a touch more emphatic about it than I'd expected. Ah, but if you come to my office, you can have free snacks. All you can eat. Would be nice, but there's still plenty to be had. So, how about it?
Tell me more of these snacks.
Hey, don't fall for that.
To be frank, I've been explicitly ordered to provide counseling to the students directly involved with Mr. Kamoshida. It's in the school's interests. For its students.
Ah, the school's interest, huh?
I know that asking you to be open with a complete stranger like myself is a lot. Making this mandatory wouldn't do you any good either. Might as well turn it into a worthwhile experience. Ooh, I know. If you attend my counseling sessions, I'll teach you different ways to improve your mental acuity. Like ways to hone your concentration before exams, or not getting nervous on dates. How's that sound?
Yeah, he would know all about that. Mental training. If I make good use of this, it may aid in our Phantom Thieves activities too.
There's also snacks.
All right, enough with the snacks. So, which way are you leaning?
Going to do it.
I guess it'd just be more trouble for us if we didn't go.
Yeah.
Really? Then, I guess it's a deal. I'll be in the nurse's office. Feel free to come by whenever it's convenient for you.
Well, we should get going.
Okay, I'll see you later. Thanks for taking my counseling into consideration. Now that we have a deal, I promise I'll do my best to help you.
I've made a deal with Maruki.
It's hard to believe an ordinary high school student could accomplish such grandiose heists. One would need a heart of steel, unaffected by outside influences, and prepared to act without hesitating. There has to be someone who helped strengthen your mental state. Sound like somebody you know? Give me a name.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Counselor Persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Okay. The counselor. Let me see here. Hermit, Hangman, Temperance, Devil, Towel, Star, Judgment, Songs, Page of Wands, Queen of Wands, King of Wands, Ace of Cups, Page of Cups, Ace of Swords. I'm trying to find the Counselor Tarot, but I don't think it's a clear translation. Because the Counselor and the Major Arcana is really the Hierophant. That's kind of what he does. But he's more of a teacher. The Counselor could be Temperance. But I would have to do some research to see like what cards they the development team pulled from to create this card. That's a new tarot card. Yeah, exactly. It is a new one. It's not part of the classical deck. Because I'm looking through it now, and it's not there.
All right.
So this one's gonna be interesting.
So hold up, dude.
Sorry for keeping you like this. Well then.
This dude's theme song's hilarious. I love it.
Okay, quiet down.
He's Chad. That expansion pack, exactly. It was like getting like booster packs or some shit. Alright, settle down. I have an addendum to the early assembly regarding the counseling you've all been offered. The counselor will be available to you starting after school today in the nurse's office. Dr. Maruki will be posted here through November, so be sure to speak with him soon if you feel the need. For the majority of you, it's your choice whether or not you see him, but there are a few students I'll speak with later. The school's decided visits to Dr. Maruki will be mandatory for these individuals. Yo, you guys gonna go for it? What, the counseling? Sounds like we're being forced to. I told Maruki I'd do it, but I don't know if I'm really that into the idea, you know? Not much choice. Yeah. Probably better to not draw any more attention to ourselves anyway. I think I'm gonna try it today. Counseling, eh? Lady On's right. Make sure you visit him so you don't draw any attention to yourself, okay?
Yes. Welcome.
Are you here for a counseling session? Yeah, it's not a bad time. Not at all. It's always a good time, so as long as I'm not already listening to a student. I'm so glad you're here. Would you care for a snack?
Well, shall we begin?
Oh, but first, just relax, alright? I'm only here to listen to whatever you wish to talk about.
Yes.
Sure. Though really, I only have one thing on my mind right now anyway. Yes, I'd say that makes perfect sense. Don't force yourself into talking with me. You could even grab some snacks to be in your way if you want it. No, it's alright. I know I need to talk to someone about this anyway. That is, if you're willing to listen to the super long story. I absolutely am. Take all the time you need. I see. That's such a horrible thing to do to someone. Yeah, that's why I wanted to get even with him for Shio. In? At first I thought Kamoshida ought to face the same fate Shio was going to put herself through. But?
Right.
Later I realized that wasn't right. If he did take his own life, it wouldn't undo Shio's suffering. In fact, it'd just give him the easy way out.
Right.
Is that so? You know, you're quite a wise, level-headed young woman, Takamaki-san. Huh? I think you've got the wrong... Nope. In fact, you're wiser than I was at your age. I wasn't anywhere near as mature as you are now. It's not like I did anything special, though. If I hadn't gone through my own share of hell, I don't think I'd be so mature either. I see. So what's on your mind now? Right now?
Let me think.
I'm hoping Shiho will get better quickly. We both suffered a lot, but I just want to get back to laughing and having fun together like we used to. At this point, I don't give a rat's ass about Kamoshida.
Yeah.
Now there's a healthy outlook. You can't change the past, but you still want to keep your chin up and press onward. Is that the gist of it? Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, it'd definitely be better if none of this had happened at all, but...
Quite.
I definitely agree with you there. But it's impossible to wipe every tragedy from history.
Yeah.
If only, right? Everyone would be so much happier if we could actually do that. Oh, it seems I lost track of the time. We should wrap things up here for today. Thank you so much for coming to see me. Oh no, thank you. I feel a ton better now that it's all off my chest.
Be careful, okay?
Ha, good to hear it. You deserve it. Feel free to stop by again anytime.
Okay, I'm gonna get going.
Will do. See you around. Well, I went in for counseling. You're going soon too, right, 8-Bit? How'd it go? Well, honestly, it wasn't as rough as I was expecting. I think you should just go and give it a shot. Dr. Maruki's easier to talk to than you think. Okay, see you tomorrow. Nurse's office and a practice building. I'll just pass time in the area when you're done. Kasumi.
How are you?
Hi, hello. Are you here for a session as well? You too, huh?
Yes.
Dr. Maruki is a wonderful counselor. I've actually been seeing him for a while, before he ever came to Shujin.
Huh?
Oh, I didn't know you two were acquainted. Don't go overselling me too hard, though. Yoshizawa-san, I'm really nothing special. Well, I need to get going. Please excuse me. The Crimson, not Viper? That's her, man. That's her. New waifu. Okay? New waifu.
Alright then.
Let's say we get started.
Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you for coming. Didn't have much choice. We made a deal. I'm a little nervous. We made a deal. Oh well. I'll try to make sure it's worth the trouble.
I see.
Thank you. You've gotten a good grasp of the situation you're in, Mementos-kun. Well, full disclosure, the school gave me a brief rundown of the circumstances surrounding your transfer here. I'm doing okay now. But you weren't before, I take it. Try not to push yourself too hard, okay?
So...
Now that you've told me more about yourself, I think I've realized something. Seems like you've largely been able to reconcile your internal world with your external one. I should note that's really truly impressive. Even most adults can't reliably manage that. How to put it, you know how everyone has an internal reality, some conception of themselves they're striving for?
For example?
Like wanting to be a model student or wanting to be loved and relied on, that kind of thing. But that idealized reality and the one in actuality are often far apart. That gap is responsible for a lot of people's pain. Not everyone can ace their exams, and not everyone can be the heroes they wish they could be. You've already been through so much. That kind of suffering is usually enough to twist people up into dark places. But you're standing up to it. You're confronting a tough, painful reality. To me, that's incredibly admirable. Then again, maybe that's a little weird for you to just hear to hear from a guy you just met, huh? Yeah, this sounds alright. You're not even deflecting any self-depreciation. You really are strong, Mementos-kun.
I'm sorry.
Well, let's see. Sorry, this went no longer than expected. Somehow the conversation just took a life of its own, I guess.
Say.
Hey, I've actually got one last request. Do you mind?
You know,
I'm actually doing certain research along with my duties as a counselor. It's not quite like counseling, more like a type of psychological treatment. Basically, it's a project to learn more about people's metaphorical hearts, what they think, how they feel. If I get far enough with it, I think I'll be able to help a lot of people, so... So, what? Oh, sorry. So, I guess my point is, I'd like to ask you to help with that research. All you'd have to do is listen to my theories and then tell me if they spark any ideas or realizations on your end. Please, anytime's good for me. I can work around your schedule. And I've got a lot of snacks too. You can have them. They're yours. Better make it worth it though. Why me though? Well, to be honest, sometimes I hit a wall in my research. I've been working on it alone, but some second opinions from a perspective like yours could really push it forward. Oh, and don't worry, I'll promise I'll repay you for it.
Well...
Let's see, I know. I could teach you some tips for mental training. I happen to know a lot on the subject, so I'm sure I could kick up a special regimen just for you. If you're dedicated enough, I'm sure you could draw out your full potential.
Thank you.
Okay, I guess that's our second deal. I feel like my bond with Maruki is growing deeper. Detox X. When Joker is inflicted with an ailment, he may recover immediately.
Alright.
Oh, that's nice. Good skill.
I know.
Alright, would it be okay if we traded contact information? I'll contact you when I've got time, or when I need some input from you. Alright, sounds good. That should do it.
Now.
Oh, I'd better do my part to repay you. Let's talk about mental training and presence. Let's see, first off. Thanks to Maruki's mental training, my mind feels stronger.
Alright.
Your max SP has increased by 5. Oh, that's nice. Oh, and here, never a bad time for a snack, right? Non-static
Well,
gum.
see you.
Thank you for your help today. See you around at school. So we're basically gonna want to talk to. All right, bro. Yeah, man. You take it easy, brother. You take it easy. I've got to stop myself because I'm being summoned. I'm being summoned here. Um, but it was fun. I appreciate you hanging out, man. Definitely good talking to you. Um, and also, Majed, if you're still there, thank you for coming by as well. So, Persona 5, I try to stream on the weekends. It's a long game, so I have to devote my entire weekend streaming schedule to it. I've been debating whether or not to start streaming during the week. If I do, I'll catch you later. All right, brother, you take it easy. Yeah, if I do, I will probably play different games because, you know, it's the week. Like people are working, they're in school, they're doing stuff during the week. I'm currently between jobs right now, so I have more free time during the week for the time being, you know. But I'm gonna try to maybe get like an evening schedule started. That way, if and when I do get a job, hopefully it's you know, a 9 to 5 job and not a retail job where it's literally 24/12 or 24/14. So let's go ahead and get to a save point here. You really spent a long time talking to Maruki. Look at how late it is. Well, if you think the sessions are worthwhile, you should try going again sometime.
Good night.
But we should definitely get some sleep for it now. Tomorrow's your last day of exams, right? Yeah, that is true. That is true. Alright, ladies and gems, I'm bouncing out. Take care, and no matter what, I'm going to be streaming next week. And I've been bad about keeping my schedule. Alright, like this Friday I didn't stream at all. I normally stream from 9 to 11. 9 to 11, sometimes I go to 12. But Saturday and Sunday I have been pretty good, even if I haven't been on time. I've been pretty good with keeping that schedule, so definitely look for me Saturday and Sunday, 12:30 to 3:30 p.m. That's usually the block that I have carved out for those events. And yeah, take it easy, friends.